Hi guys, Ken Lusk here with MyStarReport.com with my latest installment for World Predictions, this time for the period of October 15th through October 31st, 2009. Of course, this is going to be Halloween, and yes, we have some creepy, kind of scary stuff for you guys for Halloween. That's for darn sure. The world always pulls through, right? First of all, we got an interesting movement. We have Mars moving out of Cancer, out of the home and family, thank God, but it is moving into Leo, a fire sign. So you have the planetary ruler of a fire sign, Aries, moving into a fire sign, Leo, and Mars, of course, rules weapons and guns and military, explosions and conflict and violence and aggression, accidents, head trauma. Mars rules the head. So we're going to have all of these sort of explosive energies moving into Leo. Leo, of course, physically ruling the heart, is probably going to bring heart attacks into focus for those who are generally represented by Leo. So we have this Mars bringing its explosive energies to the public at large, since we're talking about mundane astrology and we're talking about Leo, ruler of the fifth house, the public at large, and probably heart attacks and amongst the famous, the wealthy, the celebrities, kings, queens, monarchies, and leaders. Look for that. So there's going to be some death there. Not all death, but certainly look for heart attacks, an unusual number of them. Also, the Mars energy is it enters Leo. You know, Leo's in the 11th house this month. So the 11th house is what? That's for your friends and goals, plans for the future. So while taking advantage of Mars in the 11th house is something you want to do, Mars, the energy of momentum, Mars, the energy of moving forward, the energy to complete projects and tasks, the energy of the energy of starting projects and finishing projects in Leo in the 11th house. This is good for us individually, but it is going to cause, I'm afraid, some conflicts, aggression, and things like that, and in the public at large. That's going to create some rather violent and aggressive situations. So expect to see a lot of that dramatic kind of news in the on the television and in the news for the rest of the month. We're moving into a new moon cycle here, starting on the 17th. The 17th is going to be a new moon. 15th through the 24th. This new moon energy is going to be in Scorpio, so expect extremely moody behavior from those people with intense emotional problems, those who are very, very deeply and emotionally disturbed, so to speak. So expect to see, of course, bizarre violence, rapists, killers, these people with very bizarre needs, deep emotional needs. More news, I'm afraid, probably about the horrorcore genre of music and film. Of course, with the Scorpio energy, we're going to hear big headlines about the police, crime, organized crime, spies, banking, since Scorpio is in the second house. The IRS, insurance, again, second house, kind of Taurus stuff, Scorpio energy there. The sun is always also moving into Scorpio. Scorpio ruled by Pluto, the sun being the ruler of Leo. These are some very interesting energies that are going to interact during this time period. Expect big secrets to come up, big secrets to come out into the spotlight. Also, I see in the charts terrorism in Iraq and Saudi Arabia, maybe Egypt also. This is the combination of Scorpio ruled by Pluto and Leo's energy, the sun. Leo, of course, having a lot to do with Egypt and Iraq and Saudi Arabia. The sun having a lot to do with those countries as well, and the rulers of those countries. Also, during this time period, the 15th through the 24th, birth, rebirth, and death for major corporations, including Chapter 11 reorganizations, as well as news on judicial hearings on major corporations, banking and insurance, judicial hearings on violent crimes, also very violent crimes, and also a possible mining accident between the 19th and the 29th. Gets a little complicated there, but it has to do with the moon transiting Capricorn with the sun in Scorpio. Also, the sun moving into Scorpio on the 24th is going to bring further focus and spotlight on all these Scorpio energies that I've mentioned. The 18th through the 25th will bring dramatic stories about miraculous rescues, I believe. The sun in Libra, balance, the moon in Sagittarius, Sagittarius being ruled by Jupiter direct again now, so we're talking about Jupiter that is now a positive protector again, and in the third house. So I think we're going to see dramatic stories about heroes that will react in saving people without thinking. They're going to react without knowing why they did what they did, and they're going to turn out to be heroes. This is the good news for the rest of the month. Make all your travel arrangements if you can for the holiday season during this time, the 18th through the 25th. We get that positive moon, you get the protection of Jupiter, you get all these really good things going for you during this time. So, with the moon in Sagittarius, positive moon there, and Jupiter being direct again. 23rd through the 31st, shocking events in the depths of the oceans and in water and in space. Also possibly some news about UFOs and or ETs. And the 27th of the month through the 4th of November, violence and war, terrorism, explosions, destruction, escalated military conflict, also possibly shocking mass killings or shocking mass deaths. I know we don't want to hear that, but that's kind of the Halloween surprise there. Check out my site for more information at www.mystarreport.com. Go check out the monthly forecast page, the monthly trends page. There's a lot of information there that you can use in your personal life. And of course, I'm here, Ken, at mystarreport.com to answer all your questions. Just give me a shout out. Until next time, Lusk out.